I began by looking at music festivals as temporary tent cities, and after a while my research led me to make a connection between them and refugee camps, the cultural precedent being established by Live Aid. So climate refugees are refugees created by climate change, for example drought, and there are many other reasons, including rising sea levels. The UNHCR is the UN Refugee Agency. It provides refugees with a standard packet, a shelter and other odds and ends, and they fly these out to the refugee camp. So the UNHCR sends some of these basic shelters to a music festival. These shelters are then rented to the public. The money generated by this is then used by the UNHCR to fund more basic shelters, and all the shelters are then sent to the refugee camps. In this way, the music festival becomes an experience of life in the refugee camp and hopefully generates empathy in the public. The public can do more than just rent these standard shelters. They can customize them and make them more livable. They can buy extra lights and furniture that will then be sent with the standard shelter to the refugee who will later occupy it. Decorating is an important part of the process. When the festival is over, all of the shelters get packed up and shipped off to a refugee camp. The decorated shelter is then a personal message of support to the refugee, and through Google Earth creates a bond between the refugee camp and the public.